for countdown once we are in title screen. There's gonna be a lot going on, so stick with me. So 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, immediately you're gonna see me switching to Batman because Batman can fly in this game. I'm gonna switch to Scarecrow and then to Poison character because Scarecrow has a fast lever pull animation and it can pull these levers earlier. Back to Batman flying, going on top of the crate here. And if you pull out the Batarang, you can clip through stuff. If you go then to Scarecrow, like your game, and switch characters to Killcroc, you can clip through stuff. Alright, that's the basic of this game. That's everything you need to know the LEGO Batman 1 villain free play or free play in general. Let's actually talk a little bit or more about this game. So villain free play, what is this category exactly? So this category completes all the free play levels or all the villain levels in free play mode, which is basically the, like you all know probably, like the collect new game plus, collect all stuff mode. But since we have all upgrades we need or all extras we need, we also have all characters we need. We can deal with like this level super quickly, with all of the levels super quickly. So this level is already going to be finished. And all you have to do here to finish this level is step on the buttons and mind control here. And all of that is now the first level done. So there are 15 levels in total I'm gonna play. Each like episode has 5 levels. So there's the Riddler levels, there's the Penguin levels, and there's the Joker levels. I started with the Riddler levels and I actually do them in a specific order because you can minimize like the amount of time you use on the map screen to move around your cursors. So next up is going to be 4-2. A lot less hectic of a start. So you see I actually switched back to Killer Croc at the end of the level. The main reason why I did this is it makes my chances greater to actually have Killer Croc in the hover here. Which means I don't have to select him in the status or in the level select screen. Or character select screen, should I rather say. And going back to clipping here, so we can lag the game real quick and clip through this gate there or through this wall. And let's do this like this. Should still work, hopefully. Okay. So what you saw there was like under the map, and if you're under the map and switch characters, what actually happens is it teleports you up to the like solid ground. And I use that to actually go under the map to where I need to go, and then I just like teleport it upwards. It doesn't work always. You need, if you're like too far away from the ground, it doesn't work. This guy here. So here we can mind control guy on top of here to step on all the buttons, to press the buttons and finish this level as well pretty quickly. So the next level you're gonna see is a lot of SSJing. SSJing is the flying glitch you saw me do like just like casually. What SSJing is, it stands for slam switch jumping. So if you start a glide and slam down, which is an upgrade, and then you switch characters back and forth, you gain always a little bit of height while slamming, and by switching back and forth you cancel like the downwards momentum and you keep gaining a little bit of height. And this allows us basically to fly in this game. There are some limitations. For example, we can't do this while out of bounds. But as you can see, like technically I'm not out of bounds here. I'm over the map. So I can always like just fly up and hit the trigger like this, for example. And since the game was not like the game never intended you to actually fly in this game, so a lot of walls are not solid and you can just fly through them. What I'm going to do here is actually an out of bounds trigger. So usually you actually have to do like, come on, fly up, to do a puzzle. But if I fly down here, I can actually hit the trigger, which the devs put out of bounds, and it ends the level immediately. So I don't have to do like, what they say, like pulling down a statue, building some stuff and destroying some stuff. So now comes like the newest glitch. It's going to be showcased here, which means I actually need to grab 2 specific characters. Come on, I need those 2 characters. I need Riddler and Killer Croc, because I'm gonna cancel a super jump. Don't know what this means yet. I will show it like just in a bit. So first of all, I need to drop out, and again I can fly over this level here and activate the door from behind. And here I can clip through the door here up to the top and activate the door from behind as well. I can fly over the lasers and go all the way to the end. So what is a cancelled super jump? So if the game thinks your character is stuck somewhere, after a couple of seconds it actually forces him to jump back. If we interrupt like the jump back with a mind control, the game puts us out of bounds. Like it just cancels where we are right now at that state. So what I can do is I can go back here and clip through this door and set my respawn point back here. So the game thinks the last like solid ground is back there. So if I go back here now and start attacking 3 times, I can start pause buffing. And as soon as I see Batman jumping back, I'm alt tapping the game and cancel the super jump while out of bounds, and I can actually hit the trigger here, which saves like almost a minute. And that's a really hard skip, so I'm really glad I got this. So right to the final level of this episode, you see not even 7 minutes in and already completed the whole episode. A little bit quicker than TSS. So here we don't have to do anything. Luckily we can just use like Penguin and destroy this thing here. And this is another great showcase of like walls not existing if you're high enough. So you might wonder, why didn't I just clip through the last wall where I had this weird super jump thing? I just could have used Killer Croc. No, I couldn't. So the game, like certain walls are infinitely high and deep, and you can't clip through those walls. So we have to use a different method to get behind. And we can do this only with a super jump, and we cancel the super jump, like I said. So to like talk about all the clipping things. Oh, first of all, the trigger for this level is just inside the wall, so we can just fall into it. So you saw me clip already a few times. So how this works is Killer Croc's hitbox, like the usual hitbox is I think 1.5, like the scale, and Killer Croc has a hitbox scale of 1.55, if I remember correctly. Which means by lagging the game and switching at the right time, we actually can like clip a little bit inside the wall and usually go through the wall. It works sometimes without switching even, which are called lag clips. I'm not going for any of them in this like run because we can just PCC. When PCC stands for Penguin Croc Clip, this is like the clipping method I do all the time. It's called Penguin Croc Clip because when it first was found, we used the Penguin minion to kill Croc, and we thought it has to be Penguin minion to kill Croc. We later found out no, it can be any character basically to kill Croc. So if you remember correctly, like in the Poisonous Appointment or Green Fingers, like the first level I actually did, I clipped through by using the Batarang. I used the same thing here, and obviously this is LEGOthon, so you're all gonna know it. We have to go for the swag kit. The sliding kit here, it loses time to go for, but you have to go for it. So you already saw 2 out of bounds triggers. There's another one right here. So I go over this. I'm gonna set it up like the story way. Jump back there, hold up left, and we hit an out of bounds trigger to finish this level also way earlier. So next up, which level is the next one? have to remember, I think it's 5-2. Alright, let's actually use both characters here to showcase this. So I want to have, where is it? Those two characters. You see why. I already went over it quickly. Scarecrow has a faster, like a 3 frames faster level pull animation, and this makes pulling levers in this level way easier, so you can like do a quicker thread. Another great thing I saw is I got Manbat. Manbat runs 10% faster. I think it's 10% faster. Manbat just runs faster. He's the fastest character. He can also glide. So every time I can just like run, I'm gonna use Manbat. Since, yeah, it's like tiny time save. And back to Batman because I need to SSJ again. So I need to fly basically. So here I want to glide normally, and you saw me also grabbing Penguin Minion. That's because he can go through this door. And I can skip like the whole section here. There's like other ways we could skip it, but that's the easiest. So next up is 5-4. I want to have Killer Croc here again. I saw I got Man-Bat, which is great. Means faster movement. Where's Killer Croc here? So there's like 3 ways we can skip the first room here. We can either do drop in warp, we can go out of bounds, or we can do this thread, go up there. We can clip through there, which is the fastest way. Man-Bat is there. So you also saw me like cancelling strength animation. In free play, can cancel strength animation by just switching off when it started. The game like already considers the object to be like interacted and gone, and you don't have to watch the whole cutscene. And switch here, go on top. I switched too early. Can do this. Go on top of here, go to Penguin. Because another thing is downwards elevator can be activated with a Penguin minion, like a Penguin bomb. Super handy. And another out of bounds trigger behind this wall where you actually have to jump from like downwards, upwards, you have to jump into it. But luckily with a well-timed Penguin Croc clip, it's not that difficult. We also use this clip in story, where we don't have Penguin Croc clips there. We just use a lag clip there. And I actually got perfect RNG with Killer Croc and Man-Bat. There's a lot of running, so Man-Bat is obviously good in this level. And there's some clips we want to do. It's just one clip, but you get the point. Go out of bounds quickly as I can. Like beelining basically all the way to this door. The game intends you to use a truck to open this door, but let's go like this. But I can just go like this. Also, I'm trying to get the damage boosts here. If you're gliding and got hit by an enemy, you gain a lot of speed. And now I'm basically just like taking a straight line to the end of this room. So you see, like, SSJing really breaks this game. You can take so many shortcuts. For example, you have to go up here, we can just SSJ up here, use a bomb, switch to the bomb suit, because the bomb suit has like one-hit kills. So I can just build this really quickly. Showcase this. So if you build this, the transition to go back into the level actually disappears. You can just jump out of bounds. Alright, almost done with the second episode. There's now just the first vehicle level. So this game There's also some vehicle levels. This category only has 2. The villain side has 3 vehicle levels. This only has a boat level and a plane level. And we go into the boat level, which is actually not terrible. I'm trying a clip here and giving it one try. If I get it, great. If not, it is what it is. Okay, didn't get it anyway. So you can clip through this wall with a the same technique as penguin claw clip. It's just way harder and way more precise. I have like a 1 to 2 frame window for the positioning. So it is like, I like to go for it once at least, but then I stop. So another thing is, like, free play, we actually have like access to all the upgrades and all the extras. One of the upgrades, we actually only use 2 upgrades in this run. One of the upgrades is invincibility, so we actually can go through the toxic goo there. Normally you can't go through that, or only Croc can go through, but luckily with invincibility we can also go through, and we have to deal with those 3 enemies. And hope we can hit, nail these shots. So those shots are actually pretty kind of weird. Like, you have to stand completely still for the first one, like the one in the front, else it doesn't register. And this one is also cool. What you can do, you're supposed to go into the spotlight, but if I shoot and drop down, there's a chance that my bomb actually destroys the ship, which is way faster. Alright, second episode done. Let's go to the final episode. Alright, like, this one is fast. This one's quick. But it's so much fun. Like, I can't explain enough how amazing this category and this run is. Actually, not good characters here. I want to have like a double jumper to make the hub section a tiny bit faster. Whatever. This level is like such a great example how broken SSJing is and how broken this game is. Because let's just go like over the level. I switch to Man-Bat. He's faster by just running. Would be faster if you don't get stuck, basically. Can get some damage boosts here. Can go on top here. So you skip every puzzle in this room. Go straight to the next room. Next room, like the roller coaster. Yeah, we just fly over everything. And like, you can clearly see how SSJ work. Here now, I just like slam. You see like the sparkles, the white. That's every time I gain height. So I'm looking for like this crack in the wall to fall behind and activate the door from there. And now it's just flying to the end. So this level is unique because it's the only villain level besides the ship level or the vehicle levels which has a boss fight. But we can just go behind this section here, this door here. And there's an out of bounds trigger as well, which skips the whole boss fight. This one was found super early on. And 4 more levels to go. And I'm getting really lucky with the spawns now. It's amazing. Because again, this level, a lot of walking. Having Man-Bat here is really great. Really great. So gaining a lot of height as quickly as possible. Like, every SSJ loses you a little bit of time because you have like switching frames. And I never actually went fully over what I'm doing here. This is called an extended glide. So we can extend our glides by rhythmically tapping the glide button. And it's like 90 BPM, more or less. And it just extends our glides like crazy. So let's see. Get Man-Bat here, because like I said, faster movement. Love to see it. Let's hope the spikes spawn here quickly, because spikes obviously are faster than a bat in pants. No collision on this side, also not on the other side. And a lot of running, just go to the right. You're supposed to build a thing with Joker here. What you also can do is go over this gate. And stand on a precise spot. I hope I get it. It's right here. Ah, didn't get it. Okay. Never mind. Like you can hop on like the truck here and it destroys one truck immediately. I'm not that consistent lately at it, but you can also see like the slam in its actual function, which is to slam down, not to glide. And you can see like the height I gain by doing it. Basically we cancel out of this like little upward slam to gain the height for an SSJ. Another thing is like the slam has some really weird properties. It can grow plants, for example. It can destroy certain things which only vehicles can normally destroy. So you never know what you can do with the slam, basically. Alright, 2 out of 5 levels in this episode already done. Now let's go to the I think it's the final level, yeah, penultimate level here, which you normally in a casual playthrough will play through all of the hero section first and figure out you can go to the villain side, set everything up, and play like as Joker and Harlequin, go to the top of the cathedral and set up all the traps you already destroyed in the hero section. And free play section, yeah, it's pretty chill. Just go here. Normally you're supposed to take an elevator up here, but the trigger always exists, so we can just SSJ into it. Here I have to be careful because there's like a ton of kill planes here, and I don't want to hit them because that's what happens. I should have set my respawn spot at some point. Let's set my respawn spot back here. Okay. And we actually can clip through this wall as well. Go to the top. Hopefully, yeah. Man-Bat Fallout, or not Man-Bat in this case, it was Clayface already. It's where's double jumper. And again, like these are technically elevators that go down, so we can activate them with Penguin Minion. And now you're gonna see me using the bomb suit because the bomb suit actually deflects bullets. It's the only suit that does this. Come on, okay. And we can build those two things with fast build and the bomb suit super quickly. Don't have to deal with any enemies. Alright, 2 more levels to go. Should be way underestimate here. Making up the time I lost. This level actually uses a new character that we didn't see that much yet. I want to have Mr. Freeze here as one of my active players to set up a glitch later on. Or it's actually not a glitch, it's more an exploit, I guess. So again, we go immediately to Glide Suit Batman, most broken character in this game. Right next, like it's Glide Suit Batman, and then it's Killer Croc. We can fly around the museum here, go to the backside here, and activate the transition. So now is why I actually used Mr. Freeze there, so I have him close to my character wheel. So what I did there is I froze P2 so it doesn't follow, because P2 can actually activate the cutscene there. And fall down back here into a trigger that extends out of bounds. And this like is the final part of this level. There's another trigger back here. Can be hard to hit. Okay. One more level. One more flying level. And characters don't matter in this level at all. Another thing I did is I played the whole level with VSync off, with VSync on. Playing with VSync off has the benefit of uncapping your FPS. Right now I've kept it 60 FPS, so you can do all of this at 60 FPS. It would be faster if I uncap my FPS, but it also greatly like increases the risk of actually, come on, of actually soft locking, or not soft locking, of crashing. It increases the speed of the end of the loading screens if you have it turned off. And actually here I'm trying to go for a flying or a plane PCC. Let's see if I can get it. I didn't alt tab correctly. No, no way of getting it like this. Give it a couple more tries because I'm so underestimated. It's kind of hard to time, but let's go. Got it there. And here we could also like clip through this gate, but it's faster to just like use like the bomb as the intended way. Almost done. Almost done with this run already. It's such a quick run. Such an amazing run as well. Like, you always have to do something. There's like always something going on. You have like little to no downtime this run. And does it hit? No, it doesn't hit. This should aim in. Okay. You have to be careful here to not get like your bomb destroyed. Come on, Scarecrow, I need your bombs. Alright, get ready on time because I need to shoot those two turrets and then a couple times the helicopter, and then it's gonna be time. So now let's start mashing. And time is coming up soon. Time. Alright, I think I went like a little bit over 2 minutes overestimate in TSS. I went a little bit over 2 minutes underestimate in LB1. I guess I never went overestimate then. Made the time back. Alright, so that is LB1 free play. It's super compact and busts the category. So many things you have to remember and do. It's amazing. It's like really amazing. And I know the glitch exhibition got met, and let's show this off. So I will do like a couple glitch showcases. Let me start with this one here. So you saw me doing penguin croc clips, which are clips use, like I explained, you use a small character size to bigger character size to clip through walls. You also lag the game right when you clip through a wall to make them, or to get through the wall basically. I already touched on it that you don't need, or you not always need Killer Croc. So another thing you can do is you can do the same if you're in specific spots. One of those spots is right here. What I can do here is if I run right and then Alt Tab or Control Alt Delete, that's my method of lagging the game. If I Alt Tab or Control Delete the game, and then I switch from holding D-pad right to D-pad down right, and I go out of the Control Alt Delete menu, it pushes me through. So those are lag clips. You can do them really quickly, like here. That was too quick probably. And you can clip through. They work in a bunch of different spots. This is like a good spot to showcase it. Let's go into next thing. So another thing you can do, let's go into free play. Same level free play. Oh, I collected story, my bad. Come on. Let's make sure to select free play. I always get the characters I need for this one. So what I kind of use, I actually did this in the run, I like completely glanced over it. If you freeze, like any flying character, like Glide to Batman works the best. And then switch to like Joker, where is he? Let's actually like thaw out. So freeze, Glide to Batman. And then you start to shock Batman and you double jump. You start rising up. And that was the old flying glitch. Before we had SSJs, we used this glitch to gain like a lot of height, but you can also see it's like really hard to set up like quickly. But this is not a glitch you can do to just like completely like fly and break the game. SSJing like broke it in a like in completely other way. Let's actually show this glitch here as well. I think all the enemies are gone. Let's drop in player 2. So another thing you can do actually is you see a Robin as a tech suit and you can place down a decoy. This decoy stays there for a couple of seconds and then it explodes. What you can do is you actually can place the decoy and then switch to Batman demolition suit, and you saw that he actually took out a bomb of the decoy. So how this game works is the decoy has like an internal bomb in it, and as soon as it gets destroyed, the decoy goes away. But if you take out the bomb, what you can do is you can make yourself a cool army of useless Robins that do nothing basically. But you can like dupe your decoy as many times as you want, which can make some really great like thumbnails. And if you're like at any point angry at Robin, you can just go in the middle of your decoys, place a bomb, and do this. Doesn't do anything, but it's a way to vent, I guess. Alright, let's go out of Arkham Asylum and showcase one of my favorite glitches. Yeah, I think those characters I have are good. So what you can do actually is, so you know that we can jump into this van here. And another thing we can do is we can go through this room transition. So you might wonder, okay, well, what's going to happen if you do both at the same time? This is happening. You get a really completely like weird camera angle. Also, the game is like basically a black screen now. And if I go like the way enough, you can also see that Joker is now a dummy character. I should get up here. It's hard to get up again if you can't see anything. I can like go back. This thing happens. You can see Joker's still a dummy character. And if I drop him out, switch characters. It doesn't work this time. Okay. Okay. Normally you can jump onto this spot here. Oh, now it works. I can do this as well. And it teleports you then where it did initiate this glitch. But actually, that's not all I want to showcase. If I do this again, and then let's hope this works now. I need to go away enough that they spawn in. So I switched off of I think it was Harlequin. Come on, it's hard. Where's the ladder? I switched off of Harlequin. Okay, here's the ladder, I think. And now what I can do is actually, if I now jump onto the spot where Harlequin was, I'm now, how's it called? Catwoman. I can go now to the Bat Cave. And what's happening now is I'm having Man-Bat basically riding what happened? I have Man-Bat riding Man-Bat now. And this is just like a really weird glitch. No idea why it happens, to be honest. Let's get rid of this glitch. By going down here, we can actually get rid of it. Because it places us right here. And now I should be able to drop out. Once I go back up, I believe. No, the drop out button is completely broken now. So let's see if I can fix by going into level, because there's still a couple more things I want to showcase. Yeah. Like no pause button works. Not sure if I should be able if I no, not this level. Let's do this level actually in story because of a glitch I want to showcase. I think entering a level fixes the glitch. No. Okay. Which means I'm soft locked in this level now. So I need to quickly reopen the game and showcase like 2 more glitches. And then I'm done. You can set this glitch up so it doesn't soft lock you out of actually beating the level or beating the game. No, that was completely wrong. You can set it up so you can still like pause and not soft locking your game. But it's a really weird and kind of unstable glitch. So let's go into my save file. And showcase like 2 more glitches. Okay, I can pause again. We're good. So you remember earlier I showed you how you can dupe decoys. So for whatever reason, if you're in the Bat Cave, you can actually switch. You can actually switch to the decoy. So let's actually like place one down, and you see I can switch to it. It will get destroyed after a bit. I could dupe it and have it like infinitely, but that's like only useful, or you can only use this in the Bat Cave. But another thing you can do if you lag the game just a tiny bit, actually grab the suit again. If you lag the game and place a decoy while you're lagging the game, you can clip the decoy through the wall. And in the Bat Cave, what we can also do is we can switch to the decoy once the decoy is outside of the wall. So let's best showcase this here. So I'm going to use setup. I pause, Control Alt Delete, and then I can clip through. Completely useless. Thought it would be cool to show. Again, completely useless. Alright, the 2 last glitches I want to showcase is a drop-in warp. So I never used this, I believe. my free play run. But what you can do is actually in story, like the drop-in mechanic works different in story than it works in free play. In free play, the player always drops into you. There are certain levels in story where you can do this, so you're not supposed to go behind or be behind this gate at any time, like at the moment at least. But if we go high enough here, the game gets confused. It thinks we should be inside. Come on. We should be inside the gate now. So the path finding of the second player is trying to go inside the gate. And if we drop in, we can actually like drop in behind the gate at a spot where we're not supposed to be yet. And the final thing is, like, you always have to show this one off. The final thing I'm going to showcase is the elephant. So if you're light sensitive, you might want to look away. Else it's shocking the elephant. Also, here's a good example to showcase how broken Slam is. Actually, if I'm here, I can show this as well. So you saw me clipping through batarangs, like through objects to the ground. You saw me clipping through walls with Killer Croc. You haven't seen me clip through walls with Batman yet. But I can clip inside an object, Alt-Tab, lag the game really quickly. And then if I switch and then go out of the menu, it places me behind the wall. Let's actually deal with the enemies real quick. I always have to like think how to set this one up. So you want to shock the elephant and switch away, and this is what's happening. I'm not controlling like the elephant, or it just goes however it wants to go. I'm not like controlling anything, like it goes in circles. And yeah, with that, that's basically it. That's Lego Batman. Perfect way to showcase how broken this is just look at this animal. But with that, that's everything from my end. My name is Luz. I run TSS, this game, Lego Batman 3, Lord of the Rings, Ninjago, and on a lot of Lego games. I'm really happy to showcase you those two amazing run TSS, some completely different than Lego Batman. You see, there's like something for everybody in this like big community. Yeah, that's basically everything without further ado. I hope you enjoyed Lego Batman TSS, you enjoyed LEGOthon so far. Make sure to, if you can afford it, to donate it. It's for a really great cost. And enjoy the rest of the marathon. I think next up is Gustative with Lego Dimensions. I'm really hyped for this run. I know nothing about this game. I'm definitely gonna stay around and chat and watch this thing or this run. And I hope to enjoy you.